My, Saturday the Sabbath, October 20th, the year 2018. Well, just a little over a week before Halloween. Keep an eye on your kids. Bring your pets in. Keep an eye on your pets with the demons, and their animal sacrifice and human sacrifice and all that goes on this time of year. Locally, I see churches, 501c3 churches in my neighborhood, having trick or treat in their church or their parking lot. One 501c3 church the pastor's turned his church into a haunted church. What's wrong with the Church of Jesus Christ today? But this. Here's the headline. I'll put the link below. Christian witch claims Christ followers can practice witchcraft despite biblical warnings. Despite biblical warnings against the practice of witchcraft, the Reverend Valerie Love, who describes herself as a practicing Christian witch, how can you be a Christian witch, and an ordained minister of spiritual consciousness, is insisting that there is nothing wrong with Christians being witches, and has recently launched a school to help Christians tap into magic. Stop thinking you can tell people how to worship. Stop thinking you can tell people how to connect with the divine. I could tell you how many people have told me, you can't be a Christian witch. You can't be a Christian witch. But here I am. See, you can't tell me how to worship. You cannot tell me how to connect with the divine. That's between me and God. You cannot tell me how to pray. A defiant Love declared in a recent rant on Facebook. She explained that she was born a witch, but was forced to stifle her identity as a Jehovah's Witness from age 4 to 30. There you go. We've got a false cult. A cult is what it is, Jehovah's Witnesses. Coming from that cult, now she actually believes she's a witch. From age 4 to 30 when she finally left the cult. And she admits it's a cult. Where do you think the idea came that you could be a witch? Where do we get off believing that we can actually dictate to other people how they worship? It's not our lane, Love said. I was born a witch and I love it. I'm so thankful people are afraid of the word witch because of fear and ignorance, and I am here as a minister of the living God, a minister of the devil maybe, to dispel fear and ignorance. At her Christian Witch's website, Love also shares her story and offers a number of resources to help Christian witches, including her recently launched Covenant of Christian Witches Mystery School, which recently launched in Salem, Massachusetts. Of all places, Salem, Massachusetts. The school, according to Love's website, was launched to inspire, teach, share wisdom, and support magical beings in owning and embracing magic, practicing magic, and utilizing magic as a path to self-realization. My job as a minister of the living God, as an ordained minister of spiritual consciousness, is freedom to set us free. People are in religious bondage because religion told you what to think, what to do. I'm not here to tell you what to think. I'm here to support you in how you think. She said in her recent video, the Bible tells us to be Christ-like, to live a life pleasing to God. On her personal website that focuses on personal enlightenment, Love also offers coaching programs for an investment of only $5,000 or $50,000. There you go. Jennifer LeClaire, founder of Jennifer LeClaire's Ministries and director of the Awakening House of Prayer in Florida, who has been tracking the Christian Witches movement for several years, has warned that the mixing of witchcraft and Christianity is dangerous, which it is, and said, this movement is growing. In this season, I've seen a rise of Christians practicing witchcraft, or maybe they aren't Christians at all. I won't judge someone's salvation, but when people in church realize word curses, pray against you, and conduct unholy fasts to destroy you, the fruit of the Spirit is clearly lacking, she wrote last fall. Galatians 6 lists both the fruit of the Spirit and the works of the flesh. Witchcraft is among them, but there is a higher level of witchcraft that some so-called Christians are tapping into, and it's dangerous. Christian experts at Got Questions Ministries also warn that God takes witchcraft very seriously. The penalty for practicing witchcraft under the Mosaic law was death. Exodus 22:18, Leviticus 20:27, 1 Chronicles 10:13 tells us that Saul died because he was unfaithful to the Lord. He did not keep the word of the Lord and even consulted a medium for guidance. The ministry noted, at the heart of witchcraft is the desire to know the future and control events that are not ours to control. Those abilities belong to the Lord. This desire has its roots in Satan's first temptation to Eve. You can be like God, Genesis 3:5, the ministry explained. Since the Garden of Eden, Satan's major focus has been to divert human hearts away from worship of the true God, Genesis 3:1. He entices humans with the suggestions of power, self-realization, and spiritual enlightenment, apart from submission to the Lord God. Witchcraft is merely another branch of that enticement. To become involved in witchcraft in any way is to enter Satan's realm, the experts added. There's some, put the link below. There's some YouTube videos on the topic, and let me know your thoughts and leave me comments on this once again. My goodness. Let me go back to the headline. Christian witch claims Christ followers can practice witchcraft despite biblical warnings. It's that time of year. The devil's holiday, Satan, the great liar among all liars, and deception and deceiver. Watch your kids very closely this time of year. Many are into the occult and into witchcraft and demonology, and keep an eye on your pets. And again, churches, local churches holding Halloween trick-or-treat, and one church has turned their church into a haunted church. And what must Jesus think? And here's the headline again. Christian witch claims Christ followers can practice witchcraft despite biblical warnings. Leave me comments, everyone. Subscribe to my channel.